What the fuck is sleep? I don't even know what that is. Just pull me up over that tree. Hold up and watch that bitch feed.
Hey, shout out What's Sleep TV, man. What's Sleep TV? Ain't no sleep, motherfucker.
Yung Polo, what up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, bro, ever since I started blogging in 2019. That's how long I've been doing it.
Yeah.
But ever since I started, I've been hearing about you. But before that, I know you for making beats, though.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So you can make beats, but right now you just pushing like your own music.
Like I just started back making beats like literally like a week ago type shit. Like I started rapping once I moved to Knoxville for real, like. And you know how I was doing in Chattanooga and shit, making beats for all the artists and shit. Like, I was mostly making beats for like I'd say like a lot of people used to hit me up for beats, but me, I had my certain favorite people that I made beats for only because I knew that, like you said, potential. Like they had potential, which was like Blu Rollin, Lanvins, Hardaway, Tom P. I fuck with Clown. You feel me? People like them. You feel me? Like, I know they was doing some shit, so really when they come and ask me for beats or when they need beats, I'm just there. Here goes something right here. Y'all see what y'all fuck with. Y'all can choose. But then it got to a point of I was just like, as soon as I grew up, like, got older and moved out of town, it's like...
You're talking about Knoxville, right?
Yeah, Knoxville. Once I moved to Knoxville, it's just like, shit, then bro got locked up. He was my last hope with it. Like, once he had got locked up. But it ain't never changed me from stop talking to him and shit and stop doing what I'm doing. It just made me just start just rapping my damn self, which I've been rapping. I just ain't never took rapping serious. Like, I always used to go and make songs in my studio. I used to record everybody in, but I just never just put it out type shit. I was just a main producer and engineer type shit.
When you say last hope, what you mean? Like, tell them what you mean by that. I know what you mean.
Like,
Explain.
I say last hope as far because... really, like, once I moved out of town, I wasn't really connected. Like, it's no love lost or none of that. Like, I just wasn't connected with my same artists as I was when I was living in Chet. You know, R.P. Tom P. You know, he died, you feel me? And then, you feel me, like, Lanvins and Blu Rollin, you know, they got what they got going on, you feel me? Family and kids and shit, they got a lot of shit on their mind they got to do. So, it's just like, I moved out of town, well, which is Knoxville. I keep saying out of town, but... moved to Knoxville, and then, you know, I got close to Hardaway and Huncho. So I was making beats for Hardaway and Huncho, which if, you feel me, I still, like I said, I stopped making beats and ended up rapping. I got songs with both of them, too. You feel me? Like, but it's just like once I done got back into producing, now I'm just full-time producing and rapping. So,
now,
like, yeah, now I'm full-time producing and rapping.
So, I did notice that, like, I ain't know, because you feel me, I ain't really just know you like that. I wasn't finna ask, like, damn, did you start rapping because, you know, Hardaway ain't here to put out music, but I kind of, like, seen that timeline when you kind of, like, made that switch.
Yeah.
Right?
I just went, I mean, I wouldn't even just say Hardaway just made me start rapping.
Well, not made you start rapping, but kind of, like, it influenced you.
Yeah, like, it just, like, just how I was when I came up, like, when I first moved here and the shit that I was going through, like, when I moved here, I ain't got no family up here for real. Like, my family in Chattanooga.
What made you move here though? Why did you?
Because I end up having a kid I ended up having my son on the way, so it's just like I want to get closer to my family.
Okay.
You feel me? So I got a family to take care of up here. You feel me? So, and you know, like as far as me moving up here, like I done been through ups and downs. You feel me? So then once I done found my lifestyle and started doing good in my life, you feel me? Now it making me just have some shit to talk about. You feel me? And then at that, like I said, I got a passion for music. So once and I'm gonna tell you what really just got me really just, oh yeah, I'm finna just keep rapping. Like when I go to a studio and I record a song and the way the engineer mixed the song, like that really determines like if a motherfucker like just wanna keep rapping, like if an artist wanna keep rapping, like cause you can go to a studio and an engineer might not mix your song right. And you just feel like it's just, man, it just make you feel a different way about the song.
Yeah, discourage you a little bit.
Versus when you got an engineer who actually knows how to mix and master for real and make your song sound how it's supposed to sound, then it don't matter what you're saying, as long as your song sound good, it's a good song, it's gonna blow.
Right.
But Cousin, that's my engineer cousin. So once me and Cousin locked in, I just fell in love with his sound. So that kind of also made me push rapping more. You feel me?
Right.
And like I said, I stopped making beats at one point in time. So he was another person that kind of kept me into producing. Cause like I stopped making beats on my laptop and shit cause I started full-time rapping. Then when I was linked up with Cousin, it'll be here and there, like I get on his laptop and make the beat with him, or I make the beat myself, or he'll just fully make the beat.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I say Cousin like really one main person that just got me far, like rapping wise, like just keep pushing with rapping.
Yeah, shout out to him. For real.
Yeah, he helped me build my sound for real.
So I do want to talk about making beats, but I didn't know that like you knew how to like engineer, do all the recording shit too.
I mean, I say engineering, like when I used to engineer back in the day, I just had my little couple of reverbs and shit that I put, but I don't even really know how, like what plugin is what plugin for real. Like
you got like a template, don't you?
Me?
Yeah, like for
like I got it. Yeah, he got a template made for me, Cousin.
Okay.
He got my own template made, so once I get in there, like through the headphones, that's a difference too. Once I got the headphones on and you can hear your voice and it's already mixed and mastered before you can hear your voice mixed and mastered.
Right.
That'll have you think another way with rapping. Also, how you think of like just different bars of what to say versus when the shit raw. If it's raw, like I can't really think of no bar for real. Like it'll be a plain bar, but it don't make the song sound good when it's not mixed right.
Yeah.
So transitioning to rapping, do it just make it easy as hell for you because you make beats?
I say no, but I mean, I say when I started when I started making beats again, that kind of like put the icing on the cake as far as me being a full-time producer and an engineer. And a producer and a rapper. You feel me? So I feel like I'm doing like pushing more, like pushing myself more as a producer and an artist. So
you want to do both of them full time? Like, let's say somebody came to you with a deal to rap. Like, would you stop producing or?
Oh no, like I'm gonna keep rapping. Like if I know I'm gonna have some free time. Like I'm gonna have my laptop with me because I got my laptop with me everywhere I go. Like I'm a producer too. You feel me? So if I feel like I can't find no beats, that's the main thing that really got me into producing again. You feel me? Because I say like before I go to the studio, or a day before I go to the studio, I get on BeatStars. You feel me? That's a website you can look up beats on. Or I know a couple producers. They got some beats. Like I said, Cousin got beats. That's my main producer. But like when you done rapped on that one producer beats, like all like every time, like it make you want to switch up sometimes. You gotta do something else. You feel me? Like he's still there. Don't get me wrong. Anytime I need to make me some beats, he right there. If I can't find no beats, oh, you go ahead and make me a beat, cuz. You feel me? But one day I was on BeatStars, I'm like, man, I can't find no beats. Fuck that. I'm gonna just start back making beats. And that's where it all happened. Ever since then, I just started back. No cap.
I don't know if you know this because, you know, me and you both know Jay-Z. You know, that's
Jay-Z, that's my dog.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
A lot of people don't know this, but before I was doing vlogging, I was actually making beats. Like I had the cracked version of FL Studio 9 when I was about, I don't know, bro. We was young as fuck. But I was making beats for a long time, but people always tell me, damn, bro, when you gonna go back to making beats? But one of the main reasons why I kind of like stopped making beats is because from my perspective, it's kind of like, well, tell me, is it hard to make money for like making beats, like trying to be a music producer?
I say
at the time, years before, now I feel like it would. But I mean, now you got like
at the time back then, oh yeah, it was hard because like let me
giving free beats.
Man, look, let me remind you, like that's the only money that I made was selling beats.
Me too.
You feel me? And most of the people in my city was buying leases. See, when you buy a beat, I know you a producer too, so you either choose from a lease or an exclusive.
Right.
You feel me? I didn't really have too many people buying exclusives. So I used to sell leases for like $50 all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can sell the same lease to another artist right now. The same beat is leased. They ain't by the exclusive.
Yeah.
But me, how I did it back in the day, I ain't even want to used to do that to everybody in the city. I'm not finna lease this beat to somebody that know this person. You feel me? So when they rap on the same beat, they're like, damn, like. But at the same time, it's a lease, so you can't really get mad. But I just wasn't the type of person to do that. Like, if you wanted to lease this beat, and I go pull up on somebody else and try to sell them a beat for a lease, I ain't gonna show them the same beat. I probably let that go by, see how long you do with that lease. If you don't go nowhere within like 5 to 6 months, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and lease it to somebody else. That's how it really supposed to go. You feel me? But I mean, what you saying? See, I say this to answer your question. I made Blue Flagging beat, right? You know, I got 12 million right now. 12 million views. And ask me, have I got paid for it one time? No.
I was just gonna ask you about that. Like,
I ain't got paid for nothing. Me or Blu Rollin didn't get paid for nothing.
He didn't get paid for it.
Because
it wasn't on his YouTube page.
It wasn't on his YouTube page.
Damn.
But that's one thing we didn't know as far as business.
Right.
All we knew back in the day was, make a beat, upload it, it's there. Yeah. Like, I'm not looking at the bigger picture like, man, I need to go ahead and see what I can do to see what I can get paid off this, because it's doing numbers. Is like, I mean, like millions. We got millions of views. Like, of course I supposed to got some type of money.
Listen, before I was even blogging, like before all of that, Jeremy, I had a friend that I be playing, you know, Call of Duty with and shit all the time.
Yeah.
He sent me that song like years ago, and I ain't even just like really realized like where he was from until like maybe like some months after I started blogging. I'm like, damn, that's him. That's crazy. And to know that you made that beat, like, that's lit as fuck, bro. But what I was gonna say is, I mean, this might be a bold statement to some people, but me personally, like, I'm a blogger. You know what I'm saying? I ain't from Chattanooga. You know, I've been watching y'all music scene for probably about 4 or 5 years. I ain't from Chattanooga or Knoxville, but I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's really you and T-Rollin. Y'all are like y'all like created like that Chattanooga sound for real. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Cause like y'all style of beats is on the most popular songs for the most part. So like that sound is like y'all created that. So all I just gotta say is like that's lit. And, like I salute you for that. But you were part of the reason why Chattanooga has the sound that it has. Like even the younger generation for real.
One thing about it is like, shit, I never forget where I came from. Like
we all started the same way, making
yeah,
beats.
we all started the same way. Like I remember, like when I first started making beats and we actually did that. Like once that song dropped, you don't even know how many people that hit my line for, hey, let me get a beat, let me get some beats. Like I started having people from different states and cities hit me up, like just off that one song.
That's crazy.
Like I really had the whole city with beats. Like I'm waking up every morning like to a message. Somebody's asking me like, oh, I need some beats. I need you to pull up, make some beats. I pull up different hoods, every hood, from the east, south, west. You feel me? Every hood.
How old was you at the time when that shit came out?
Blue Flag. How old you think I was with Blue Flag? How old I was when Blue Flag came out? Like 2015, 16. So I was like
19, 18.
About 18, 19.
That's crazy.
Around one of them ages. Yeah, cause I know bro, Blu Rollin, he was like 16 at the time, I think.
Man, do you think it went viral because of like, you feel me, the video or more of the song? I think it's more like the...
I mean, I'm gonna say this, for anything to go viral, if you ask me how I felt like that went viral, the video, song, well, everything about it, everything about the video, it was just went with it. Like, I mean, you got a lot of gangbangers in the video. I mean, everybody want to see that. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say, like, if they see a picture or a video with gangbangers in there, everybody gonna want to click on and tune in and see what's going on. Yeah. Then the song, period, like, that was a hit.
And the beat is different.
Yeah, then the beat, like, you feel me? Like, me as an artist, the beat matters in the song. The beat ain't hard, I can't even rap on it. I can't think of nothing. Like, I can't really, like, the beat got to talk to me. So I can talk on the beat.
Do you feel like producers now finally starting to get the credit they deserve as well as the compensation, or you feel like y'all still getting the short end of the stick?
I think it's better than what it used to be. Sure.
I say like me growing up and realizing, I feel like see the producer like just being a producer, you don't even be on the scene like that.
Yeah.
Like they don't really see your face unless you're in the studio.
Unless you want to.
Yeah, see, as an artist,
You out there.
you out there. I gotta, you feel me? You gotta have an image. You gotta show this and show that. You gotta have this as an artist. Like, you know, a lot of artists is like jury. That's one main reason why I got all this jury. Like, if I was just a producer, man, I'd probably just have one little chain. I'ma still have to watch because I like watches and I like grills. So, but like, I wouldn't even have all these chains and like and other jewelry that I got. Like I ain't got all my jewelry.
How much in jewelry you got on right now?
She's over 100 for a fact. Over 100.
Show 'em.
Shit. The watch 30.
Hold it up.
Put it up to the camera.
Yeah, like that.
See the watch, this 30. Goddamn. This chain all together, the pendant was 12.5 and this chain was 25.
Who is that?
And my boy Jug, he died. Long live Jug, man.
Hold on, I got a song from him. He rapped, right?
Yeah, Jug rap.
I actually got a song with Steve Baby
Yeah.
Jr. He put together
Yeah.
this for me. It's called Chattanooga Essentials. He got like 30 songs on there. One of his songs.
Yeah, that's him for sure. That's him for sure. My polo pendant was this was 15 and the chain was 20. So it's 35, 37, 35, 37, that's 72. And this chain 15, this was the L pendant was 4X and the Cuban was 11. It's 15, so what, 72 plus 15? That's 97.
We gonna call it 100, bro.
Oh, that's 87.
It's 87, basically 100.
So 87 plus 30. And oh yeah, the glasses. I ain't forgetting the glasses. The glasses, the glasses 9 racks and the teeth 10.
Yeah, earrings.
Oh yeah, the earrings. These 5 racks.
You about 125.
About 125.
Talk that shit for
About 120. About 125, 130.
What you talking
You
about?
in?
But no, for real,
A house?
you really. So if you weren't rapping, you don't think you would have all that jewelry?
Nah, I wouldn't buy all that jewelry
So
like
you
that.
not? Are you really into jewelry like that? Not really. Like
I'm gonna say this. I wasn't like I'm gonna say this. I was so into jewelry like to the point where I used to rock fake jewelry. You feel me? But once I actually done got my money up, you feel me? I just got the real shit. Once I got my real first piece of jewelry was my teeth. So it's just like once I locked down with my jeweler, and once I got my teeth and I seen that, I'm like, bro, I gotta get a necklace. I gotta get a watch. I gotta, you feel me?
You were proud of that fake chain too.
Hey, it is what it is though. Shit, you gotta start from somewhere. You feel me?
Shout out to the jeweler.
Yes. Oh yeah, shout out to AJ, man. AJ and Mike, man. Go fuck with them, A&M.
name off all your producer credits, like all the people that you done made beats for that rapped on your song.
Shoot, y'all know for sure Hardaway.
Right.
Goddamn, Lil Baby. I done had somebody get GloRilla on my beat.
For real. What song is that?
Mud Franklin's. What's that song called?
Damn, you don't know
Outside. It's called We Outside. I just had to think about
I think I
it. It's called We Outside.
I didn't know you produced that.
Yeah, I produced that.
Damn.
Like, let me tell you that. Like, that beat I did for him in the apartment when I was in apartments. I did that beat for him 3 years ago. And 3 years after that, he went and put GloRilla on it.
Crazy.
Like, and I stopped making beats during that time. So it's just like, damn, like, people still putting artists on my beats, and I ain't even really making beats no more for real. You feel me? That's shout out to C5 too. He got Lil Poppa on my beat. You feel me? I think I kind of like stopped making beats then right there. That's why I actually just stopped. Like, and it really didn't really stop. Like, I just calmed down, just stick to rapping. I just stick to rapping and took rapping more serious. But like I said, like about when I was going to the studio, it'll be here and there. I'd make the beats too. So I kept the momentum going. Like, I ain't never stopped like all the way, but now I'm full force with it. Like, full force. I did that. I started back making beats a week ago.
Alright, so I got a question. This I gotta bring. Well, I ain't gotta bring this up to every producer, but I like to because everybody got mixed feelings on it. Me personally, I'ma say, well, I don't know. Tell me what you do.
Yeah.
Loops.
Loops.
I don't think you do. You use loops?
When I first like Polo, before I start back making beats, I'm playing everything. I'm playing like.
So you use them both? Oh no, you
Nah,
actually
nah,
right now.
nah. Like right now, I use a loop and put something on top of it, like play some little sounds on top of it, like leads and just pads whatever I need to put on there, strings, pianos, or whatever. But back in the day, I always played it from the start.
So you don't see anything wrong with using loops, because people got mixed feelings about that shit. Some people, I done had a producer tell me, he like, man, you ain't no real producer. You use
I say that it depends on where you get the loops from.
well,
See, it depends on like I say. See, I began like my engineer. He showed me Splice, the little program called Splice. That's where you can get like royalty free loops. You feel me? So it's like when you get them loops off Splice, you ain't gotta hit the engineer up, or you ain't gotta. I mean, not the engineer, but the other producer, and be like, oh, send me your tag so I can put your tag on the beat. Like, but it's some producers like. Just say if I made some loops for somebody. Yeah, I'm going to need you to put my tag on there too. Because, nigga, I made them loops. You feel me? But if I got my loops on Splice, which is a royalty-free program, I can't, you feel me? They can do anything with them loops. They can download it for free. They can do whatever. Like, you don't even have to hear from the producer, because that's a royalty-free program that you can get free loops from. Well, it ain't even free loops because you paying for Splice, but at the end of the day, like, that's royalty free loops.
Well, I had a producer say you ain't no real producer if you don't use loops. So, what?
I don't think that.
Okay.
Cause I was a real producer back in the day, and wasn't using loops. And like I said, the shit Blue Flagging, I ain't put no loop in Blue Flagging. I played that with my regular hands.
I feel like a lot of times you can tell when somebody uses loops, like after you continuously listen to their beats. Like I done heard too many of your beats, so I can tell that. Like,
you can tell like
in the piano and laying that shit out. Do you use a Midi keyboard? Do you?
I got a what's that keyboard? It's called an Oxygen. Like that's what the name of the keyboard, the Oxygen. So I forgot what the name of it, but it's like a little long keyboard. Like I just bought one.
And what you use? FL?
Yeah, FL.
Okay. Have you tried anything else? Cause I started on FL9. I bought FL20 like last year. But
yeah, that's what I got right now. FL20, but cousin he make it off Logic.
Logic. Yeah, have you used Machine? You know about that?
I think I know exactly. I think I know what you're talking about. I ain't made nothing off that.
Yeah, I done tried. Every time I try to use something different, I always go back to FL Studio. I just feel like that's one of the best.
FL Studio is just easy and simple.
Yeah.
It's easy and simple, like. Then like.
Well, let's not even say it's easy though, cause to some people that shit hard as hell.
I say once you learn it,
right,
and once you get the groove of it, I can make a beat in 15 minutes.
For sure.
Like, but sometimes when you gotta think about it, it might take a little minute. You might gotta save it, go to the next beat. Might finish it tomorrow, you feel me? But some beats just be, I can get it done in 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
You know how a rapper, they kind of know when they in the studio, like, they got a hit. Like, as a producer, do you ever, like, make a beat and you like, yeah, this the one, but let's say the wrong artist get on the beat. Do you ever be, like, frustrated that they ain't kill the beat how you expect them to?
I make a beat, and if I know it's hard, it's hard. Like, if I know it's hard, it's hard. But
So,
that's why, with to answer your question, it's like, if I feel like this artist ain't meant for this beat, I wouldn't even show him the beat. You feel me? Like, I ain't finna throw away a beat that I know a hard artist can kill. You feel me? Like, I show him a beat like, oh yeah, he can do something with that. You feel me? I ain't gonna be too mad at it.
What if they come with some bread?
I mean, bread or not, I'm still gonna have the beat put on to the side. I ain't gonna show. I'm still ain't gonna show him. Like, you gotta be like, if I know you can kill it, I'm gonna show you what's like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show them the exclusive beats that I think is the good beats, like that you'll kill and that you make a hit on. But I don't show everybody
the super hard shit.
Yeah, I don't show everybody the super hard shit. Like, I don't care if you paying me money.
But look though, since you finna start back making beats, are you gonna start using them like more for yourself since you rapping, or you gonna start like sending them out?
See, that's what I was just telling my homeboy. I was telling him, when I start back making beats, like I'm gonna mostly make them for me, Hardaway, and the niggas around me as far as self-made, true, who rapping, my boy Front Pockets, you feel me? Just any nigga around me, that's my rounds, that's rapping. Yeah, I make beats for them. But other than that, like, if a nigga want to beat for me, bro, I just made me a BeatStars.
Oh, you just
So
did?
yeah, I just made me a BeatStars, and I'm gonna just start putting beats on that, just for like just for artists to lease. You feel me? But if you want an exclusive beat, then you're gonna have to hit me up.
Right.
Cause I don't put exclusive beats on BeatStars. I'm putting beats on there for people to lease. Like, that's the only reason I got a BeatStars. But other than that, I ain't really making beats for nobody for real unless they come in with a bag. I make it for them and send it to them. Other than that, I'm doing it for me and the people around me.
I was talking to JG this morning, and I was telling him, I'm like, I think my favorite song personally from you is Heads or Tails.
Here's the tales.
Heads or Tails. Yep. What's your favorite that you done made, that you done released so far? If you could pick one, I know it's kind of hard to, you feel me, to pick one song. Maybe just name like 3 that you like, man, this is my shit right here.
The Risky Business that I just dropped.
Yep. I had that on the
That's one of my favorites. I like that Dirty Kitchen.
Dirty Kitchen. That's what JD, that's his favorite. Yo.
Yeah, that Dirty Kitchen, and I like that Mr. Flipper bag. I got that fan of Dillon. But other than that, I really like all my songs, but the hardest one to me, like my favorite that I put on and listen to mostly is Risky Business, Dirty Kitchen. One of them two.
Do you feel like you searching for your sound? Because I don't think so. Like when I turn on a Yung Polo song, like sometimes people look at this as a good or a bad thing. Like you got your flow, if you get what I'm saying. Like kind of like you got your signature sound with your beats. You got your sound with your music. I personally like it. I don't see nothing wrong with kind of like having. I ain't even gonna say it's the same flow, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
If you turn on a Lil Baby song, you know what to expect. You turn on a Hardaway song, you know what to expect. So same thing type shit. But do you feel like you still looking for your sound, or you feel like you got that shit?
Right now, I'm just trying to find the icing on the what's gonna put the icing on the cake.
Like what's gonna work for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I say from the beginning when I first started, yeah, I don't sound nothing like how I sound now.
Right.
You feel me? But if you ask me where I'm at right now with my sound, I feel like I got my little sound, but I'm still trying to perfect it all the way. So I'm really just trying to perfect my sound all the way. Like you said, I got my sound, but I'm just trying to perfect it, like make it like, oh yeah, that little nigga hard, yeah, that little nigga it right there. That's what I'm trying to get it at right now.
So it's something that you said. You actually said this in Heads or Tails. You said I spent about a dub just on my promotion. I'm just trying to perfect my craft.
Yeah.
So, what do you be like? Well, I ain't trying to like. Well, no, I ain't trying to pocket watch. You know.
Yeah,
it's
like
for the people.
nah. I mean, I say it, so shoot. If it's questions, you gotta ask. You feel me?
Right. Well, I was just gonna say, how much you think you done invested into music so far since you been a rapper? Because I know it's a lot if you say you spend a dub just on your promotion.
I tell you this, like, I came out with that song, right? Like, even my boy can tell you right here, like, I came out with that song, but I probably did that song probably 3, 4, 5, 6 months before I even dropped it.
Oh,
So
way more than that.
So really, if you want to be technical, like, bro, if you ask me, bro, I done spent about a good, I know for a fact, 60 plus, 70. I'm down that shit. I can say down there 100 for real.
What since what time? Like
Since
you
I
started?
say what video? The video I say since the beginning of this year. No cap, like I started fully investing because I actually found connections. Once I found my connections, then I actually started just investing. Like I started investing when on my first piece of song when me and my boy Self-Made True came out with Truck Twins. When we had came out with Truck Twins, that's when my manager was connect me, you feel me, to different people that can help me promote my music, you feel me? And JG one of them. You feel me? That's how I got connected with JG, you feel me? So shit, once I start connecting with them type of people, you feel me? Shit ain't free. You gotta you can't just do a song and drop it and just pray that it blow. Right. You gotta put money behind your music.
Man, yeah, you know what? Talk a little bit about that. Like, talk about how important it is, you know, to just advertisement. Period.
I say this like.
Well, let me say one more thing too, because I was actually talking to JG like a week ago, and I was telling him like, hey, I'm probably finna go finally interview Yung Polo, and we was talking about how even the biggest rappers, like I was on YouTube one time and DDG.
Yeah.
We all know DDG. He's big on YouTube. He's big in music. He don't really. I ain't gonna say he don't need ads, but he still run ads. I be seeing Lil Durk running ads too.
Yeah.
So like even the biggest artists be running ads, but I talk to certain artists like, you know, just from my city, just everywhere, they just like completely against it. Like, man, I'm just gonna drop it and see what that shit do.
Yeah.
Talk about how important it is for advertising, cause I still advertise shit. I advertise my own videos.
Yeah, like I feel like advertising is important because, I mean, me, if you ask me, I make music, but the thing is, I just feel like it's a waste of time making music if you ain't just doing certain shit just as far as pushing your music. Like, you need advertisements, like, for your videos when you drop, so people can tune in to whatever you got going on as far as your music videos or whatever you promoting on your YouTube. Right. You feel me? Like, as far as my mixtape that I dropped, let me be clear. Shit. When I dropped that, I ended up having interviews set up, like, as far as Shade 45. I've been on Shade 45, like, I did Off the Porch. I done did radio station interviews. I mean, just any little simple thing. Like, I got vlogs posting me writing write-ups and shit. Like, all that shit come with it. You gotta have this, like, people gotta know who you are.
Okay, when it comes to you releasing a song, I'm not sure if, like, this is giving up, like, I don't know if this is free game, but like, what do you do when you go about releasing a song? Because obviously each time you release a video, you put money behind it. You ain't just dropping a video and just dropping a video. You feel me? Like, yeah. I see that. Like, you know, I notice that type of shit. I
say shit like me when I do a song and drop a video or drop a mixtape. How I go with it. I don't just drop shit and then just pray that it. You feel me? Blow. Right. When you drop music, you got to promote it. Like, it ain't no way around it. You gotta promote it. You gotta let people know who you is. Like, you gotta let them folks hear your songs and shit. Like advertising it. You feel me? Like, getting it put in different states. So like, as far as the YouTube shit, getting the ads on that shit, like, just all that little shit matters. All the little vlog sites, like, you hit them up and get them to post it. And like, as far as Say Cheese, like, I done been on Say Cheese
a bunch of times.
I done been on Say Cheese a bunch of times. I done been on when I had DJ Scream reposting me and all that. Like, I done had a whole lot of shit like happen as far as promoting my music. But I know for a fact it costs money. Yeah. It costs money to do, like, anything you investing in, you gotta invest. Like, promotion, anything you got going, you gotta promote it. Yes. And shit, now we're just rapping. Like, yeah, anything.
What I do. I had to buy the camera. I had to buy all this shit.
Yeah, like,
all that.
If just say, besides just rapping or music, if you ain't promoting anything that you got going, how do you think that anybody gonna even know or hear anything that you do? Right. Like, you gotta promote what you do. You gotta promote your music. Yeah. I can't just sit there and just drop it and just be like, oh, well, just drop it on, share it on Facebook and Instagrams, and them same people, the same following that I got, gonna look at it. Yeah. Like, I gotta promote it.
People don't be pushing their songs enough. Like, they'll drop their song and people will repost their song. A couple weeks go by, you don't hear nothing else about it.
Yeah, then it's like, I'm gonna tell you what else I do. as far as Instagram, like I boost my posts every time. I know y'all done seen where it say sponsor. The sponsor ad, like I do that every time. Every time I drop something. No matter if it's a picture, video, trailer video of me on my song, but I'm promoting it, bro.
It's gonna pay off.
Like I'm promoting it, like I ain't really tripping. I know what how it is being an artist and well independent artist at that. Cause I ain't signed neither. So everything I'm doing is off me and my money. Like yeah, I got a manager. AK, shout out to AK Films too. And he my cameraman too. But like shit, I'm doing all this myself. You feel me? I'm making it happen myself. Like ain't nobody helping me or putting their money towards me. I'm putting my own money towards me. You feel me?
Yeah, so you obviously know the importance of, like me, I gotta put time, plenty of time. It ain't even just money, it's plenty of time too.
Yeah.
We gotta put plenty of time
yeah.
and money into what we doing, and it could take years, but you feel me? We're gonna get it back on the back end. So obviously you see the importance of that, right?
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Shit don't, you feel me? You ain't gonna, unless it's a
Some
one
people
hit
get
wonder.
lucky. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
like
people get lucky.
you got a one hit wonder, you can't do nothing about that. But
Right.
whatever you doing, you got it. That shit come with. You feel me? You gotta stay down and keep doing what you're doing, consistent. But you gotta be consistent. And shit gonna take time.
Yeah.
Shit don't just happen overnight.
You spend a lot of money on. We already talked about jewelry, but you spend a lot of money on clothes too.
Yeah.
What's your favorite designer?
Casa Blanca. That's my number one go-to. As soon as I go to Sex Fifth or out there in the other malls, I just Casa Blanca. Y'all got Casa Blanca?
Why they your favorite?
Shit, cause I just felt like around 2 years ago, just wasn't nobody like me. I go based off like I don't be want to rock. See, the same shit that my niggas rock. You feel me? Like we all come in different ways when we go to the malls and fuck the malls up type shit. Like
Yeah.
if my nigga come in Gucci, I'm going this. You feel me? I just feel like we can't go the same shit. You feel me? I mean, shit, but yeah, Casablanca, my number one go to. If I ain't doing Casablanca, Palm Angels or Gucci. You feel me?
Yeah.
Other than that shit, I really just rock whatever hard.
Who you think got the best shoes though?
Off-White. I fuck with Off-White like a motherfucker.
So look, let's talk about some designer shoes that a lot of people say that they think they ugly, but I like them. I'm talking
What's
about
that?
I can't remember like the exact name of them, but I know they made by Lanvins. I ain't got a pair.
Lanvins?
Lanvins, yeah.
But I was just rocking my shit like yesterday.
Exactly.
I had some on yesterday.
What they call this?
They got Lanvins.
Well, I know that's the brand, but
Yeah.
the name of the I don't even know the.
Oh, I don't know the goddamn just the name of the shoe.
Oh, okay.
I just know who
But-
made it
but
type shit.
But people know who we talking about though.
Yeah.
What you got to say to people that say them shoes ugly as fuck?
Shit. People gonna say it's ugly until they got the money to buy it. Shit, I done heard niggas say, man, I ain't getting no jewelry. I ain't wasting no money on jewelry.
Yeah.
When you got the money, you never know what you gonna buy till you got the money.
Facts.
You feel me? I never knew that I was gonna buy all this jewelry until I got the money. You feel me? But other than that, like I said, I had one of my homeboys, my homeboy Draco. Shout out to Draco, man. Shit, I remember he had told me like, man, I ain't buying no jewelry, bro. Like I had got my jewelry and shit. Like he was like, I ain't buying no jewelry, bro. And that shit over with, bro. I ain't finna waste all my money on that. I'm like, bro, you can't say what you not gonna do until you have it to afford it, fool.
Right.
Now guess what? He can walk in right now. He got bust. The nigga that was just sitting right here, bust down teeth, bust down watch, earrings. Like, I'm like, well, I remember when you said you don't even want to buy no jewelry, but he got a whole set on.
Crazy.
You feel me? Like, so just really to me, shit. When you got the money and you see what you want, you gonna get it.
Real shit.
Real shit, bro.
So earlier you said watches is your favorite thing, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I like watching.
Yeah, I like watches too. I was gonna ask you, what is like what's your dream watch?
I got an AP coming too. That's my dream watch, AP.
Word. What?
Shit, I say it's my dream watch until goddamn I get it. Then my next dream watch will probably be what's that watch called?
Richard Mille.
That was it, Richard Mille. Like it be my dream watch till I get it. Shit, I was wanting a Cartier for the longest till I got it. Now I'm like, damn, I want an AP now.
I'm scared. See, look.
Hey, you ain't never signing no deal either.
Look, I'm scared.
And people think I signed a deal. Nah, I ain't signed no deal. I'm just independent. I'm still running around here. You feel me?
See,
With artists on at that.
That's
Like,
how Dolph was coming. That's how Dolph
on
was
God,
coming.
like, shit. You know me, you feel me? At the same time, I be cautious too, but shit, I'm an artist. Shit, I'm playing an artist role. You gotta have an image as being an artist. And then in my songs, I'm talking money talk. Like, you feel me? I gotta look like money if I'm talking. You feel me? I can't be fugazi out here, you feel me?
We know you into music and shit like that. You can share it with us if you want to, but are you got your hands in any other businesses? Like, I don't know, like what, clothes? Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I could probably see you getting into clothes, like making your
Yeah,
own
I'm
clothes and
right
shit.
now on the clothing. I'm just really just trying to, which I do got a logo, but I'm just trying to like get it all the way perfected. You feel me? So once I get my logo right, then it's just like I'm gonna go ahead and start my brand. And just figure out what I want, like what I want to do with it, or how I want my clothes to look or anything. You feel me?
Yeah. You think whenever you get to that point, you think you're gonna want to make some affordable shit or some shit like that's like gonna cost a lot and be exclusive.
I mean,
Crazy quality.
I wouldn't even just. Shit,
You ain't looking for a target demographic.
I really ain't looking for a target. It's just
Okay.
how I'm gonna look at it is whatever I spend, I'm gonna just have it a certain price that I know that everybody can buy. Cause I want everybody, like everybody can't buy designer. So I want something that everybody can buy. You feel me? They can get like three like 4 fits from shorts to shirt. Like 3 fits for like a good 200. Just like you can't beat that. Like you can't beat that. Like, I'm just trying to have a price that everybody can pay. And like everybody will rock with.
Well, so outside of music, clothes is the only other lane you wanna get in.
Shh, man, I got plenty things I've been thinking about doing. Like I also was trying to get my little trucking business together too. So I can get this trucking business together and buy a truck, get on that way, you feel me?
You make a lot of money doing that. I got an uncle that he don't do it no more, but when he first got out of prison, he was just sitting at the crib, dispatching his trucks.
See, I'm gonna tell you this, like, see, my mom and my daddy, they got 2 trucks already.
So you kind of already know.
Yeah, so like they can teach me about it, and it's like, shit, I got the money, I can buy it. So really, I'm gonna just go ahead and get that in motion. Like I just really didn't, I really wasn't into it like how I am now. I really went into it like into doing it at first because I just didn't want to do something just because somebody else doing it. I want to do something that I know I'm gonna put my mind to and make the money. Like just because my mom and daddy doing this, or just because my homeboy got this going, that don't mean I need to do the same thing. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You feel me? That I want to invest my money in, that I know for a fact they can make me some money.
Your music that you do make, like, what's your goal with your music when you make your music? Are you trying to motivate niggas to get money? You trying to just show niggas that it's another path you can take besides the streets type shit? Like, what you trying to do?
Shit, I say with my music, when I get in the studio and how I start to come off with a song and how to make a song, like I said, for one, the beat got to talk to me. So they'll tell me what type of flow I need to get on.
Yeah.
2, once I figure that flow, it's just like, I just think about shit I done been through. So when I think about the shit I done been through, I just turn into a bar. If I'm talking about females, I done been through shit with different females or different shit with my girl. You feel me? I go ahead, talk about that, put that in the song. You feel me? Like, see, I just make it based off the shit I done been through. Like, you know, people make songs based off. Matter of fact, I make a song based off how other, like, just, you feel me, what other people go through too. You feel me? I might say some little shit that I know other people done went through or what I done seen. But most of the time, like, see, I'm so like just on to just rapping about what I done live. Like, I'm just used to doing that. Like,
A lot of people can relate to that though.
Yeah, like I'm just used to rapping about what I live for real. Like, I can't really just sit there and just rap about shit that I ain't did.
Right.
Cause I feel like it wouldn't be a good song. And then for other people around me to listen to it and be like, It's a hard song, but you didn't do that.
So ain't no capping in your raps.
Like, it ain't no capping. Like, I gotta rap about some shit that I've been through. That's what make me make a song. Help me make a song. You feel me?
I want to talk about credit. Are you more of a cat? Like, are you more of a person that you want to cash out on, I don't know, whatever, let's just say a car, for example? Or you the type, like, man, I want to make sure my credit good, so I ain't got to put shit down on this car, and I could just leverage my money and pay
See,
it in
me,
payments?
I'm gonna tell you what type of guy I am. Credit is the number one thing with me. Without credit, I can't, like, without credit, I wouldn't have got my house that I live in now, in my name. You feel me?
Shit.
And without credit, I wouldn't got the car that I got in my name. You feel me?
Right.
Like, and then I ain't going no buy here, pay here. You know, I'm going to the real Dodge lot.
Right.
You feel me? To get my cars where they gotta run your credit.
Yeah.
See, I'm an individual that work on that. My credit is one big thing to me. Without credit, you can't. You ain't gonna be able to live life. You can be able to do nothing.
I've been saying, look, I've been saying, well, I be telling all my friends that because my mom stressed the importance of credit to me whenever I first turned 18. But tell them how important credit is. You feel me? As far as like, it can help you really like build your bag up for real.
Man, that shit. Without, like, I say, the higher your credit is, the more, like, you can do with, like, the more you can do with life. Like, just say if you wanted to, like, to get a bank loan. If you wanted to get a bank loan because you want to start this job or something. I mean, you want not to start a job, but you want to start a business. You feel me? So, if your credit that good, they can give you this much amount of money, even though you got to pay it back, but they giving it to you so you can go ahead and start your business because your credit's so good that they know that you can bring that money back.
Yeah.
Like, but if your credit bad, like, you can't really do nothing. Like, you can't even get a car. You can't even get a house. You can't get nothing because whatever you done did to fuck up your credit, fucking your life up. You feel me? Now your life getting fucked up because your credit fucked up. And you need people to get shit and do this for you. Like, I don't need I don't need nobody to co-sign for me. I don't need nobody to get a house for me or get a car for me. Like, nah, bro. I'm my own man. Like, you gotta get your credit right. Credit is everything. Real shit, bro. Credit is everything.
You know what I like to compare it to? I like to tell them, like, I mean, really, it's really like your face card, right? Like,
yes,
like,
that's your face card. Like,
it's like damn near like I ain't. You feel me? Correct me if I'm wrong. You feel me? I ain't in the streets, but it's kind of like shit. Getting a bank loan is damn near like getting fronted, right? Like,
Yeah.
really?
In front of the page.
Really?
Legal.
Yeah, but the only difference is illegal. By the bank, you feel me?
But they'll really get your ass if you don't pay that shit back though.
The bank. See the difference from the bank. All they gonna do is lower your credit.
Right. But yeah,
then the streets.
Same way the streets.
Yeah.
Then the same, but some people who you mess with, depend on who you messing with in the streets. But they'll kill you about that. They'll kill you about that. Like they'll do anything to you about whatever they fronted you, or whatever. You feel me? So it's like people don't play about their money in the bank ain't either. That's why they gonna lower your credit. They ain't no number fucking up your life.
They really killing you too.
Yeah, really killing you too for real. Yeah, it's me.
Did you watch that Kanye documentary? You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? Donda? It's about like how he started out making beats, switched to an artist. All
What's
that
so
type
crazy?
Shit.
Everybody tell me to watch that shit, and I haven't watched
it.
I still ain't watched it.
Bro.
I don't watch TV like that. I be so busy.
I'm
in the studio right now. I ain't got no time to watch TV.
I feel you. I had to I think the only reason I don't watch TV. I think the only reason why I had the time to watch it is because shit at the time I was going through chemotherapy at the time. I ain't had shit but time for real.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at home, but the reason why I wanted to bring that up to you is because I feel like if you watch that, I ain't gonna say like y'all live the same life, but you know Kanye started out making beats. He switched to being an artist, and you know he became one of the biggest artists. So I think you should just watch that whenever you got about.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah,
I'm
watch that
talking about you ain't the only person that done said that. Everybody been telling me watch that, which I done heard about what it's about, and I ain't even watched it yet.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people tell me the same thing. He started out making beats, then being an artist. Now you feel me? So I'm already knowing what it's based off of, but I still want to see it though. So from every step though.
Yeah, you should for real. Whenever I get my my little spot, it's gonna be in the Nashville area.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start. Are you familiar with On the Radar?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see how like him, Famous Animal, they do they freestyles.
Yeah.
You know, On the Radar, he got his like designated spot where he do his shit at. That's what I got the spot for.
Yeah.
So shit, whenever I do get that up and running, are you open to, you feel me? Maybe, I don't know, doing a new interview, but doing a freestyle like that.
Yeah, I'm most definitely come through.
For sure.
I'm most definitely come through.
For sure. Alright, well, man, just tell me and tell, you know, the people watching about some upcoming releases that you got that you want to highlight. Tell them what's new.
Shoot, I say, I just dropped Risky Business, the video,
Right.
and the song on every platform. It's been out for 3 weeks now. Shit, I can't tell you what I'm gonna drop yet, but I do got more singles and more videos coming soon.
Oh, you know what, man? You said in one of those interviews, you was like, why you was focusing on singles and
Yeah, that's
videos.
Out the Porch.
Go a little more in depth about that, cause you know, we on a completely different platform. I know you already talked about it, but stress why. I say shit. How I'm coming out with music. See, what I'm more focused on is singles. I'm more focused tell
on.
them why.
I'm more focused on singles because you gotta have that one single. You gotta have that single that'll make everybody be like, "Oh, who is this?
Right.
Who is this?" I have everybody tuned in. You gotta drop singles to get everybody tuned in to your music. And once you to the point where you got them tuned in, then that's when you come with a mixtape. Like,
You gotta be in demand.
you gotta start dropping singles first, because you dropping mixtapes first, you ain't doing nothing but wasting songs. Like, I feel like it ain't a waste if you drop a mixtape and then you drop the second mixtape and the second mixtape blow to the point they go back and listen to your tape.
That's usually what happens.
But really I feel like that's backwards, because if you ask me, I'm gonna say this. For an example, ESTG. You feel me? Like, that's one of my artists. Don't get me wrong, like, but when I first got on ESTG, he had just signed to Gotti. So that mixtape with what's that song called? Rayada Dada. What's that song? Well, he got on whatever that mixtape is, like whatever mixtape that song on. That's the first mixtape I had end up listening to him. You feel me? As far as me, like, oh yeah, he. But he done dropped like 4 mixtapes before that I ain't even just went back and listened to yet.
Damn, still.
You feel me? I still ain't listened to it yet. Or I done listened to like a few, but I don't know all the songs back then that he done dropped. But I'm only listening to this mixtape and on. You feel me? Like, that's why I feel like I'd rather for an artist to drop a single, or to drop a single, than me just keep dropping mixtapes. Like, I dropped my last mixtape, but I just felt like a lot of people was just like, man, you need to drop a tape. I want to hear a tape now. You done dropped too many singles. I need a tape now, so that's why I went ahead and just dropped a little tape.
Right.
Other than that, I'm back focusing on singles now and videos. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm glad you said that too, and I'm glad that I actually brought that up, because I ain't gonna lie. The majority of the artists that I ain't gonna lie. That's really just like the new formula. You know how like back then it used to be like, I don't know, you get a song on the radio. Like, really, for the most part, you always push singles. You push singles and videos, and then that's what creates the demand for your project. And once that demand is high, you drop it. But you know, for the most part, people finding about you. Like, I found out about Pero Giovanni, Tay B, Money Man. The majority of these folks that like I listen to on the daily, I found out about them through singles or video, or let's say videos. I found out about them through videos, and I kept on watching their videos, which made me want more and more songs to listen to by them, which, you know, creates that demand for the mixtape. That's just the formula now.
Yeah.
And I hate it when I see people don't really. I hate it when I don't see artists like not follow that, because like you said, I feel like they wasting time and money putting all that good music out, and it ain't being listened to only because they ain't really taking their money to put it into a video versus, you know, putting out a whole project.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm glad that you following that, man. And it's good that you know all this shit, because, you know, all this work that we all doing, it ain't going like unnoticed, but because, you know, we all growing every day. Eventually, we're going to look back. I mean, we're going to look 2 years later and, like, you know, all that, it's gonna come back on the back end.
You see what's going on, like, damn. I'm gonna do all this. Like, that's what I be doing now. I look at shit that I done did back in the day. I be like,
2 years ago, for
like listening to my music and how I done perfect my sound. I be like, damn, I used to sound like this. But like, then I think about and be proud of myself cause I'm like, damn, 3 years ago I did this song and this mixtape, but now 3 years from now I don't sound nothing like that. And then at that I'm still going to the studio every week, like literally every week, 2-3 times a week. I make at least no lower than 6-7 songs a week. Unreleased. Like I heard your ass Hardaway about his vote. See my vote.
crazy.
Man, bro, I got so many unreleased songs, but it's crazy. Like if you ask me, it'll take about we had a listening session right now. I guarantee it'll take about at least a good 2.5 days to listen to it.
Damn.
That's work.
Yeah.
Like no cap, like I'm in the studio every day. For real, seem like it. Like, but I make a good 6 to 7 songs the lowest. Like
Each
at least 2 to 3 songs a day.
How many songs you gonna say you got with bro?
Hardaway?
Yeah.
Shit, we got a few songs, but we ain't made a song yet since he been out. You feel me? Like I just been me. I'm more focused on him to find his sound and figure out him before I rush and do a song with him. I know that's coming. Like I ain't finna rush out a song or nothing. If anything, brother pushed me when he got out. I started back making beats once he got out. That's who really goddamn pushed me to make beats for real is Hardaway. You feel me? That's the only reason niggas started back making beats. But I'm kind of glad that he had to even push me to do that because that kind of like put me back in my mode for real. Put me back in my mode to the point. Oh yeah, I'm back producing, but then like I'm an artist too. You feel me? Like so I'm both combined. So like niggas don't really know how I feel to just be a producer, a great at producer, and an artist who really look like an artist. Like
Yeah, that's really rare because most of them that do that, like you can tell, like I ain't gonna like say names, but like you just, well, me personally, I just think to myself like, damn, bro, I think you should just stick to making beats. You don't really got like the look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not look. I ain't gonna lie, I done had look. Shit, when I first started rapping,
Yeah,
I done had people say that.
Time.
People say that stick to making beats, but guess what? I'm not the nigga that's gonna let somebody make me stop doing what I love to do. What I got passion for. I got passion for music. I don't care who don't like my music. You feel me?
Right, you not.
I love all my fans, don't get me wrong, but for the people who don't listen, I mean, I'm not mad at them at all. Like, and for everybody who got something to say that's bad about it, shit, keep bringing it, cause that shit ain't doing to make me go harder with my crowd. You feel me? I like when niggas hate. I like to hear that niggas hate. You feel me? But at the same time, that makes me the person who I am now. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing good. Real shit, like if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing good. Like, and like anything you do comes with haters. Like, everybody ain't gonna be cool with you, everybody ain't gonna like what you do. You feel me? That's why I say if you ain't got no haters, you must not doing nothing right. You must not doing something right, you feel me?
Real shit.
Would you say there was a lot of people when you first started rapping that probably didn't believe in it, but now they like, alright, that shit hard?
Man, I can say it's one person I be around to this day. I remember he was on some shit like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit alright. Like it ain't all that. You feel me? I'm thinking like, damn, I need to go a little harder. You feel me? But now this nigga hit me up to this day like, oh, man, send me that song you did. I need that. I need this song. Or send me the songs that you dropped at the studio today. Like niggas be on that type of time, and now niggas tell me like, bro, you doing right. You doing right, bro. Like I done had niggas tell me, a lot of people. Like I done had people tell me, like I done had a few niggas tell me like, hey, bro, you one of my favorite artists now. I'm like, damn, for real? I ain't, you feel me? Just for a nigga to tell me that I'm their favorite artist, yeah, that right there made me go harder too, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, shit, now people telling me, you and Hardaway need to drop a tape.
That'll be hard.
Like, shit, as far as me producing and rapping. Like, y'all need to tape. Like, I know y'all will kill some shit on the song together. Shit, I know too. Shit, it just got. I just be waiting on that time to come, man. Like I said, everything come with time. I don't rush shit, bro. You feel me?
I can tell you one of them people that like you motivated, like you self-motivated, but when somebody tell you like you can't do some shit, it kind of like push you to like want to prove them wrong. Am I right? Or?
Yeah, I prove a nigga wrong. I keep going, like I said, like niggas. Like, I had a couple niggas tell me, man, I ain't your shit whack, man, and that all that. But shit, nowadays they be like, oh yeah, that shit it, bro. That's it. Yeah, keep doing your thing, keep pushing. Like I don't let a nigga like anything a nigga gotta say like bad about my music. That shit don't make me mad at all. Like that shit push me. That shit make me go harder.
It's a good thing.
I prove nigga wrong for real.
I be the same way with like what I do. Like I remember when I first started. I don't remember who said this, but I remember it like a motherfucker. Somebody was like, "Oh, don't nobody give a fuck about his opinion. He's some lame ass blogger with 300 followers trying to come up or some shit like that."
See, you doing something good.
But that shit motivated me to go harder because I'm thinking to myself, I bet. I'm gonna prove your ass wrong. Like,
that's what I said. Like folks gonna always have something to say. Yeah. Like even when you be doing your little vlogs and catching shit and putting on your shit, that's your job. Mm-hmm. That's what you're supposed to do. Like can't nobody get mad at you for you posting, like doing what you supposed to do. Yeah. Like I don't get that, but shit, that's what come with it though. No matter what you're doing. Yeah. You feel me?
Shit, unfortunately, it's pros and cons.
Yep.
Everything.
Okay.
But the pros outweigh, in my opinion. But then I'm glad we finally got to do the first What Sleep interview.
Oh God.
Remember, like I said, October. That's when I'm supposed to be having everything situated.
I got you for your next one. Like when you get your shit straight with the business shit, I'm for sure gonna come through. Get another interview.
For sure. Alright, bet. So tell them what all social media platforms to follow you on. You know you're on Instagram, Twitter, and what else?
I ain't gonna cap like YouTube. Type in YSM_Yung Polo, YouTube.com/YSM_Yung Polo, Instagram YSM_Yung Polo, YUNGPOLO. Shit. I got Snapchat on it, but that ain't what I want people to hit me up on. Just hit me up on Instagram and follow me on Instagram and hit my YouTube. Fuck with a nigga.
Alright, for sure, man. I appreciate you for your time and providing me with some good content.
I appreciate your time. Shout out to What Sleep TV, man.